What's going on, guys? It's your boy Timbers here. I'm back here with another tutorial. I know it's been a while. Apologize, had to move my studio stuff around, but I want to get back into making some tutorials for you here. So today I'm going to show you how to make a Future House drop, and this is from my track Diamond. If you like it, if you want to hear the whole track, I'm going to link it down in the description. It's on all streaming platforms. It's called Diamond. And if you're new to my channel, I make tutorials and a lot of music. Come out with new remixes, originals, and rap beats almost every week. So if you're feeling generous, hit that subscribe and like button and let me know what you think down below. So plug aside, let's get into the video here. So first I'm just going to play you the first half of this drop so you can get an overall feel for what it sounds like. Turn the volume up here. Alright, so that's what it sounds like, guys. And the tempo is at 126 BPM, a common Future House tempo. Now let's break it down by the different elements here. Let's start with the bass. So let's see. Alright, I got 3 layers of bass here. This is what they sound like. So this is the main layer, the first layer, I believe, yeah. So this is a serum preset. I'm a big serum guy. This is one of the built-in serum presets. It's called Mod Wheel Me. I don't think I changed much here. I think I turned the delay off. Opened up this filter so you can get some of the high end. Let me just play it. Then the processing, cutting out the really low the sub frequencies up to 100 hertz, because that's where the sub bass would be. Then I have a Camel Crusher. My Camel Crusher is messed up, like just shows a blank screen here. Apologize about that, but I always use this British Clean preset. It's a distortion plugin, so it just makes it like bigger and fatter. Another EQ to cut out the sub. And then I'm also cutting out some of the high end here, just so it doesn't conflict too much with the leads and the other elements. S1 Imager, I'm making the bass mono. And then Kickstart for sidechain. It's just this first free punch preset here. And this is the second layer. It's a preset called Crunch. So you can hear it just kind of gives it more like a crunch sound. Let me solo it. Yeah, you can really hear that here. This is from a pack I bought. Just left everything as the preset came. I don't think I tweaked much with this. Same processing as the first bass. This is them together. And then I just layered a sub bass in there. Sub bass, I'm just cutting out everything, all the highs up to 100 hertz. So 0 to 100, I only have the sub bass. And then sub bass, mono, of course. Sidechain again. Let's see what else I got here. I think I have some fills here too. Some bass fills. Yeah, so let me solo all the fills, just so you get them here. With the bass. Yeah, as you can see, like this is the MIDI pattern for the bass. The key is in A minor, so the bass line is E, C, G, D. And there's not a lot of notes here, so as you can see, like there's a space on every fourth beat. And what I did was I found some like cool fills, some bass fills and drum fills to fill it up there where the bass isn't playing. I just thought that kind of made it unique, made it like gave it an interesting sound. So this is what it sounds like with the fills. So yeah, I think those kind of like really make the track. They add a lot to it, in my opinion. All right, so next, I layered the bass with some chords. Got 3 layers of chords here. This is what they sound like together. Let me check one more thing. I might have forgot. Okay, no, never mind. All right, so here's the chords. So let me go one by one. This is the first one. Preset called Layer from a pack I got. These are the effects. I turned the reverb off because I just put my own on. Processing. Cut out the low end up to 200 hertz so it doesn't conflict with the bass. Camel Crusher. Use that a lot. Another EQ. Reverb. As you can see here, I'm automating the mix on the reverb. This reverb plugin is called Valhalla Room. I like it a lot. So kind of like, here, let me show you. I also, okay. Yeah, so it's not a lot, but as you can see, I'm when the chords hit, there's no reverb, but it's automating, it's like turning the reverb up till the end of the note and then back to 0 at the start. So at the start it sounds really dry. You can like, it's more punchy, you can hear the attack. But then it kind of fills up these spaces in between with reverb. Let me just show you. See, it's going up and down here, the mix, just up to like 10% and then 0. I have a high depth on it. This is without the reverb. Might not be able to hear that great here, but and then I have another EQ here, cutting out the bass after the reverb. And then after that, I got Stereo Imager, making the sound wide. Turn it up. And then Kickstart, again, for sidechain. Same processing on all the chord layers. Pretty sure. Yeah. And the same, I'm automating the reverb on all the chords so they sound like cohesive as one. This is the second layer of chords. This one's more like future housey, futuristic. I got this, I didn't mean to change that, but I got this preset from Splice. It's from one of the Drop Gun packs. They have like a ton of good future house sounds. Really cool sound. I turned all these inner effects off. And then this is the last layer of chords. This is kind of more like of a saw sound. I guess it's a future bass preset actually. Also, I think I got it from Splice, yeah. Turn this hyper off and this reverb. Left the compressor and the EQ. This is what all the chords sound like together. Alright guys, so then, okay, let's see, what else here? So for the lead sound, like the main lead sound, the chords kind of act as a lead, but I layered the chords with these vocal chops, and that's kind of like the biggest element of the drop, in my opinion. So let me solo them here. So what I did, I just, the vocal loop that I'm using in the break, I just chopped it up and made them the same length as the chords, as you can see here. And then let me show you the processing. So what I did to make it interesting, I have this free auto-tune plugin called M Auto Pitch. I put it in our key of A minor, and then what I did is this 4-mont shift right here, I pitched it down to about -4, and it kind of just makes it sound like pitched down a bit, but still in key. So this is what it sounds like with it off. So that's like the original pitch. This is with the 4-mont shift right here. I thought that just made it sound cool, in my opinion, and I've heard it done in a lot of other tracks in the genre. EQ, cutting out the low end. Then I'm using Cla Vocals from Waves. I love this plugin a lot. It's super just like easy to use in my opinion. I really just use the compressor. I put it on the spank mode and then put it up quite a bit. And then let's see. Everything else I just left as is. I actually turned off the delay. So that was just kind of compressing it. Another EQ. Then I have FabFilter Saturn, another one of my go-to mixing plugins. Really good for high end. So I just made these bands here and then raised the high end. So this is without. This is with. So it just makes it really more present and sounds like clearer in my opinion. Another EQ. I just make sure, you want to make sure after like any effects you're adding, you probably want to add another EQ because some of the effects will add low end that you already took out. So you want to make sure there's no low end conflicting with the bass. And then I have sidechain on these as well. Just took the mix a little bit down to 90%. And then this one is just kind of it's a different chop. And I actually have the 4-mont going up on the 4th vocal chop right here. So as you can hear, it's like this one's a lot higher pitched. So it's kind of like a call and response. It's going like the pitch is low and then high, low and then high. All right, so that's really the main elements going on. Let me show you. So these vocal chops layered with the chords, that would be the lead sound. Let me play that for you together. I try to make sure there's not too much high end on the chords because that's really where the vocal chops shine. I think they sound good on top of there. And then this is with the bass and the fills. Okay. Oops, turn this one. All right, guys, that's it. And then let's go into the drums here real quick. Drums are pretty simple, nothing crazy, you know. Classic 4 on the floor pattern. So I got a kick and a clap here. I actually added a different clap, a pre-shifted clap for every 4th beat. I actually think that adds a lot. I should do that more, but yeah, play around, like add different claps in different spots and different types of claps, I should say. Because this one's more like, has a lot more reverb. Processing, just making the kick mono here with the S1 imager. And then the claps, I just have reverb, EQ cutting out the low end, and I'm widening it with the S1. Let me see what else we got going on here. I have this exhaust hitting on every 8 bars. And then I have this open hi-hat that I reversed. So it kind of like gives you a reverse sound going into every second clap. Right here. That's literally it for the first half of the drop. And then let me show you the second half here. Just have hi-hats and percussion coming in for a little variation for the second half of the drop. Oops. Not sure if I did not. I muted that. Yeah. Okay, so oh, I know what I did. I must have reversed this hi-hat in a different track. And that's why because it's not supposed to be reversed. Let me just reverse it back here. Yeah, there we go. So I have this classic hi-hat hitting. Give it more groove. A ride. And then some shakers. So that's literally all the drums, guys, for the drop. Super simple, super easy. And that's the whole drop. It wasn't too difficult. And I thought it came out nicely. But let me play the entire drop for you once more. Here we go. There's also just some fills here in between the first and second half of the drop and then the end of the drop. But here is the whole thing. Really like when those hats come in. Just raises the energy, in my opinion. So that is the drop. That's it. Like I said, not too difficult. Let me know what you think down below. I'm also gonna link the track if you want to hear the whole thing. Um, and yeah, if you have any other questions, definitely just comment and I will respond to you. That's gonna do it for this one though. Um, yeah, I plan to make more tutorials soon. Sorry about the absence, because I was making them a lot for a while, and then it just kind of got busy. But yeah, if you made it this far, I really appreciate you. Appreciate you watching, and have a great rest of your day. Peace.